6 traits of people who suffered too much. Some people don't just carry pain. They carry entire storms in silence. If you've ever met someone who loves deeply but flinches at kindness, who stays loyal even when it hurts, you're not looking at weakness. You're looking at someone who's suffered too much in love. Here are 6 haunting traits they carry, often without even realizing it. 1. They love hard, but trust no one. They'll give you their heart, but they'll keep their soul guarded. When someone has suffered too much, especially in love, they become emotionally generous but psychologically distant. You'll feel their affection, but you'll constantly wonder if they're fully present. Why? Because betrayal taught them one thing. Even the person who says, "I'll never hurt you," often does it the worst. 2. They're attracted to chaos, because peace feels unfamiliar. A calm, stable love, that feels suspicious. When pain is your normal, healthy love feels boring or even unsafe. These people unconsciously chase the emotional roller coasters, the ones who confuse attention with affection and apologies with loyalty. They've mistaken intensity for intimacy because suffering conditioned them that love must come with pain. 3. Apologize for things that weren't their fault. Years of being blamed, manipulated, or gaslit makes them over-apologizers. In relationships, they'll take the fall to keep the peace, even when they're the ones bleeding. Not because they're weak, but because they're used to emotional survival. They fear conflict not because they're scared of arguments, but because every past argument ended in abandonment or trauma. 4. Push you away just to see if you'll stay. When you've been left too many times, you start testing love, not to play games, but to protect yourself. These people will distance themselves, start unnecessary fights, or withdraw affection, just to see if you'll chase. They want love, but they fear more. And in their mind, anyone who stays through the storm proves they're real, because the ones who claimed forever before, they vanished during the first rain. 5. Pretend to be strong, while secretly falling apart. They wear confidence like armor. They smile, give advice, and carry everyone's weight. But no one sees what happens when they're alone. They've learned to suffer in silence, because showing pain got them labeled as too emotional or too sensitive. In relationships, they become the fixer, never the one who gets fixed. And they believe love is something you give away, not something you deserve. 6. Stay loyal to people who keep breaking them. The saddest part? They'll defend the very person who's destroying them. Not because they don't see the red flags, but because they've been trained to survive dysfunction. Somewhere along the way, they confused love with endurance. So they stay. They hope. They believe that if they love harder, the other person will change. What they don't realize is that the damage they're trying to fix was never theirs to carry.